Hey guys, welcome back to 3-Star War Strategy. Still bringing you 3-star attacks. We are back with our next war recap, and I believe I mentioned it in the last video, but this war was not very close. We were 1 star away from a perfect war, so very good job by Dirty. Again, very consistent. Take a peek. War stats here. 29 3-star attacks. Very solid. And as you can see, they did not do so well. Something a little different this time. We're going to go a little lower. I have some very solid attacks basically everywhere you go. Uh, Sam. Sam did something very special. Something that's kind of hot right now. A surgical hog attack. So hogs obviously are very important both at Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9. So get your hogs up as soon as you can. But a surgical hog is not much different in troop composition, but it allows you to deploy them a little bit differently. So we'll also look at, in the next video, another deployment style. So yesterday or the last video, we talked about 2-finger drops or a 1-finger where they just come in a single stream. Here's what a surgical will look like, and we'll talk about it as we go. So the first thing he's going to do here, couple loons on the arch tower just to lure. Also gets the arch tower. Good trade for the loons. And then he's going to pull those down to the bottom. And he's going to drop his CC, witches, barbs, couple wizards. Typical kill squad. You'll see this very often in war clans. You don't have to worry about the CC when you have witches, whiz, and the barbs. Creates a small funnel here, and then he's going to start to lay 3 to 4 hogs on each of the outer defenses around the base. He's going to do it as quickly as he can while being precise. And you'll think, I wonder where he's going to drop his heals. But you'll see how quickly everything goes down on the outer core. He doesn't even lose any hogs. Drops a couple heals. He's got a 3rd heal he's going to drop there. He hasn't lost any hogs, and the base is already completely out of defenses. So he had a few loons. The loons weren't even necessary. I don't even think they caught up to what the hogs were doing. I don't think they took out a single defense. So this base is already completely wrecked. It happened so fast. I had to rewind it and watch it again. Just amazed how quickly a surgical takes out an entire base with just 3 to 4 hogs. You're going to have to play with it. You're going to have to learn how many hogs on what level defense to make sure it's taken care of. But I think this is something definitely worth practicing. Incorporating it into Town Hall 9 is very popular fashion right now. We'll see the 3-star here, and we will move on to the next video. The next one happens to also be hogs with a different deployment strategy. Let's see here. Taz likes to bring hogs consistently. And what Taz is going to do is obviously he's got to lure the CC. And he does something awesome here. He drops 1. He's hoping to do it with 1. It takes 2 up there. Gets the giant bombs with a 1 hog. That's absolutely worth the troop space. A single hog to take out those giant bombs and get the lure. He doesn't quite get it all, so he sends in another one. The entire CC is lured. The giant bombs are gone. He drags them over here to the side, and he's going to do the same thing we all do, and that's kill the CC with 2-1, 2 whiz, or 2 witches, some barbarians to distract, and a couple wizards. And that he doesn't even have to worry about. He's going to do kind of an Asian wall on the left side here. You can see it's almost like a 4-finger drop, but he just kind of taps them all in. And the goal here is to get him to go completely across the base in one kind of fashion, getting everything along the way. He's going to heal where needed. No need for worry on the giant bombs. Those have already been taken out. And you can see they don't really stay up top like he was hoping they would. But what he does here is, as he's out of heals and he knows his hogs are about to go up there, he's going to drop his Barbarian King before they get near. It's going to allow the defenses to begin to shoot at the king and not at the hogs, and it's an absolute beautiful strategy. He is tanking for the hogs, not even planned. It's just what needed at the time. Very awesome, Taz. Keep up the good work. 3-star coming up. Still has his kill squad alive because he attacked from the same side as the kill squad. Very important. Few whiz helping out with the cleanup there. And that's all she wrote. All right, we got one more attack here. We're going to stay low. Watch another. This is, I believe, a lower Town Hall 9. But we had talked about this earlier video where we run a gohowiwi. Very common strategy to gohowiwi with golems, usually 2, maybe mostly 3 golems, witches, and the wizards to back it up. And typical fashion, your troops will peter out on the back end, but this guy has 4 cord air defenses. And so once the air defenses are nearly down, he's going to use loons on the back end, and they travel a little slower. That's why you can begin to deploy them before the core is completely taken out. This, with the loons, unlike the hogs, you don't need a spell. So you can use all 4 of your spells prior to dropping the loons or the back end. So he doesn't even need to lure with a gohowiwi. I'm not sure if he was luring or if he was just trying to get that defense. Yep, it looks like he's doing a lure. Not always necessary with a gohowiwi, but he only has level 2 golems, which could be the reason for that. And he does have the CC for it, so I don't think it would have mattered, but good job either way. You'll see he'll deploy his golems, 2 golems, 1 on either side, and then he's got 1 level 5 golem coming out of the CC right up the middle. Bring that extra golem a level 5 if you can. That thing will stay alive forever. Witch spread out all behind. You're trying to keep them alive, get all the defenses shooting at the golems. The 2 golems actually go to the left, so he does lose the level 5 golem up the middle like he had desired, but his king will work as a tank here, and he's got the jump to make sure everything goes into the core, uses the rage to get through the enemy barbarian king into the core. And as you can see, already 1 air defense down, and he's going to use his next heal. Yep, his last heal there. Not many things can destroy those troops with the king still up and the heal on them, and the loons are dropped on the back end before the rest of the defenses in the core are even taken down. And then that's it. There's not a whole lot that his defense can do at this point with that many troops still up. As you can see, the loons kind of bunch up a little bit, but he's already out of defensive buildings and plenty of troops left for the cleanup. Very good job, Love. Love the gohowiwi with the back end loons and hogs. Now, as promised in the last video, something special I wanted to bring. I know many people are looking forward to this. In the previous war, something growing in popularity. I would not quite call it a strategy quite yet because its consistency is not really there. But with these wide open bases, the all witch or the mass witch attack, couple out of the CC, 19 more in his bag, and that's it. He's just going to lay them all down and watch them go to work. Look at all those skeletons. He uses, obviously he's using the wall breakers to try to break as many walls as possible, but he did also bring a jump. He does need to get into that core. But holy cow, look at all those skeletons. I have seen this fail. Typically, it does work best to have the higher heroes. If you have max heroes, I've seen this work on max Town Hall 10s. But again, it has to be an open base where your base structure is these things don't need to get through walls. They can just run free. And this is just an absolute dominant witch attack. I don't know what to call it, but it is growing in popularity with these open bases. Maybe people will learn not to use these type of bases at Town Hall 10. I know they are popular. We're going to start cruising through this. It's just consistent skeletons. I don't even know if he's lost any witches. There's just so many skeletons tanking on all these defenses. King is down. Queen is still up. Still has her ability. And this base has been wrecked a long time ago. Awesome job, Damon. Consistently bringing good stuff whenever needed. Keep up the good work, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this war. Our next war is shaping up to be something a little bit better. We are outmatched with town halls. All three of ours are 9.5, so none of them carry Inferno towers, and they have 6 Town Hall 10s, all with Infernos, I believe, and a few more Town Hall 9s than we have. So should be fun. Look forward to seeing what happens. Good luck, guys. Keep up the good work. Until then, thanks for watching, and God bless.